Hey there fam, we're back with more Zelda today, and because everybody loved my 5 sad Pokemon moments, I thought why not share 5 moments that Toby and I consider to be extremely sad in the Zelda series.
Okay, Obi, just try not to hit me too hard in the fields.
Fi is the spirit that resides in the goddess Sword in Skyward Sword. Her personality is very robotic and seems to be always formal. Because of this, it's kind of hard making a connection with her, as she lacks the, what should I say, the human side?
Yes, it really seems that way throughout the entire game, but then the time comes to put the sword back in the pedestal and you see a side of Fi that you never knew was there. In her final moments with you, she begins to express emotions, including happiness, saying that she felt happy with you.
This moment really does feel like you're truly connecting with her, and it happens to be the moment you need to say goodbye forever. Why, Nintendo? Why? Our next moment comes from Majora's Mask. I'm sure you guys remember Pamela's father. He is a scientist that experiments with fairies, ghosts, and anything that has to do with the supernatural. When we meet him, we actually learn that he's being mutated with a Gibdo.
After you play the Song of Healing, he gets cured and remembers nothing of what happened. Pamela runs up to him and sniffles and says, "Father, you haven't been doing anything. You were just having a bad dream. A little nightmare, that's all." And now we switch worlds and move into the Wind Waker, and what really gets us here is when you have to say goodbye to your grandma.
She is so sweet. Your grandmother has always taken care of you and your sister, and now that Aero has been kidnapped, she's even having bad dreams and cannot bear her own sorrow.
You embark into the Great Sea, but before you do, you look back to see the people you've grown up with, and there, you wave goodbye to your grandma for one last time.
Like if you cried every time. Since we're on the topic of Wind Waker, another sad moment is when the King of Red Lion stays behind as Hyrule floods.
So it turns out that boat companion that you've been with the entire game is the King of Hyrule himself, and he manages to touch the Triforce and makes a wish for future generations to have a better life.
Tetra tells the king to come with them, and that they will find a new land, a new Hyrule. The king laughs and says that that will be your land before fading in the depth of the ocean. A sad moment indeed.
But well, probably the saddest moment in the Zelda universe is Anju and Kafei getting married in Majora's Mask right before they die.
This is your typical love story of a couple that promised to get married, but Kafei was transformed into a child by Skull Kid.
In their final moments, they come together, they meet again, and love triumphs as they get married. Their two masks become one, and they are finally happy, right before the world ends.
So there you have it fam, that is some of the saddest moments in Zelda history.
Now if you like this kind of video, let us know in the comment what are some of your saddest Zelda memories, those moments that really brought home the feels. And also remember to head on over to my channel if you love Zelda and Pokemon videos.
Until next time, Zelda fans.